It's not easy to talk about my childhood, and I know most of us are in the same boat. There are parts of it I will never fully talk about publicly, no matter how big this gets. But I think this conversation matters because a lot of Gen X women, but men specifically, grew up in homes like mine, and nobody talked about trauma. Nobody's worried if you got your ass beat or got abused. Nobody talked about addiction. You just shut the hell up and survive. My dad was a Vietnam vet, and he came home very, very damaged. That's all I'm gonna say. That's between me and my dad. But I still loved him. I still love him, even though he's been long since dead. But that's the part of this that people really have a hard time understanding. A lot of us love people who hurt us. A lot of us grew up terrified of someone while still desperately wanting their approval, and that's so weird. It messes with your head as a kid and an adult terribly. I had 2 older brothers and an older sister, and we all came out completely different. It's like we all had 4 different directions. Grew up in the same house. My oldest brother died when he was 50 from alcohol, and we were estranged. My sister, older, she suffered things, unspeakable things, has never recovered, never will recover emotionally, physically. Her health is terrible. 63, and she's not going to live much longer. And I hate to say that. We're estranged as well. And the brother closest to me in age just died a few weeks ago. 62 years old. Alcohol. Bad health. Smoking. Being overweight. Not taking care of himself. Here's the very scary part, folks. I 100% was on the same road in the same car, driving the same road, same drinking, same smoking, same emotional damage, same denial, same healthy, unhealthy lifestyle. It's becoming another version of the same story. I was a little different, but I remember looking around one day saying, this does not end well. I think there's a ton of us out there now. Some of you are watching, drinking too much right now. Some of you are 100 pounds overweight. I know I was. Some are depressed, angry, emotionally shattered. Living on McDonald's, stressed, alcohol, nicotine, and sugar. Mostly denial. And maybe nobody that cares about you is saying anything because it's just normal and they don't want to fight. And our culture has normalized that. But normal doesn't mean healthy. Slavery used to be legal. But if you look around, how many people in their 50s and early 60s are really thriving? Not too many. Most are barely surviving. Some of us are dying right in front of us. That was my family. 3 out of 4. And if I'm being honest, 100% me. I don't know exactly what finally changed. I don't know if it was losing my dad, my mom, my brother. Maybe, probably watching my brother who died at 61. Maybe at 62, sorry. And I was 55. And suddenly going, you're next, bro, if you don't change. Not a very long drive to get there to understand that. And then it stops being theoretical, at 55. When you're younger, you just think, I got it. But then you get a little older You start seeing some friends die, get sick in hospital, funerals stack up, friends start having heart attacks, people get all the cancer, start stacking up. And then you realize nobody's gonna save me. I'm heavy. You either deal with your trauma or your trauma deals with you, and you are gonna lose. 100% true. I need younger men to hear this right now, to understand something. Pain that is ignored does not disappear. It leaks out into your marriage, into your work, into your health, into your relationships, into your kids. It leads to bad health, emotional shutdown, more food, more alcohol, more weed, whatever it is you're doing, more isolation. And eventually your body can't get rid of the scar. That's why I started walking. That's why I started changing how I eat. That's why I stopped drinking 100%. That's why I started talking honestly, because I realized I cannot change my childhood, and I spent so much time focusing on that. I can't save my brothers, I can't save my mom. I cannot undo what I did to my kids or what happened to my sister. But maybe I can stop the cycle with me. Maybe you can too. That's what this channel is all about. Not pretending. No fake motivation, no influencer bullshit. Not acting like I know exactly what you need. I don't have my own stuff figured out, but I am a broken Gen X man who is doing better, rebuilding his life. It's not too late for me, and it's not too late for you. And I'm helping lots of people. I'm proud of that. Because if you don't start dealing with the damage and dealing with it honestly, this story is not going to end well. You know that. You know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But if you're starting over like me, hit the subscribe button and follow along. Type I'm in if you're doing this too, and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.